part of the movement to gain political power for Asian Americans.
Welcome to the show, Tushar.
Thanks for having me.
A couple of months ago, in March of 2008, hundreds of guest workers...
The media, unfortunately, isolates and marginalizes many communities and doesn't allow for an inclusive voice. That's why I do the work that I do, because I know the importance of getting that voice heard and out.
We just wanted to know if we can count on your support on June 3rd for the election.
Okay.
You can become involved in a variety of ways, and it doesn't have to always be direct action. It doesn't always have to be a part of your daily life. I have a 4-year-old daughter, and I'm raising her now that she needs to be vocal and that she needs to be proud and to treat everyone with respect regardless.
I think when I was growing up, I was waiting around for someone to tell me, now it's okay for you to get involved, and now it's okay for you to be responsible. When in fact, I don't think I was ever too young to get involved and be aware of the stuff that was going around me in the world. And now with young people being more plugged in and more media savvy than ever, the tools are right there in front of them.
Often when it comes to civic engagement, young people are taught that they must get involved in politics in a certain way. But everything that we do is a political act, from visiting blog sites that talk about politics to calling up your representative. All of these actions may be small, but they all create a sense of civic engagement within yourself and within the larger community.
We actually had an illustration of Vincent Chin being beat up, what artist David Cho thought it might have looked like, that we ran in the magazine. Things like that help elevate it in a minute way, in a pop culture way, but people who read the magazine were forced to read it and know what it is because we put it in their face.
There's a lot that makes me angry, and I think if I wasn't angry, I wouldn't have run, right? If the world was great and everything was equal, there are other things I could do. I could be traveling, having fun. But one of the reasons why I ran was because there are things that need to be changed.
Among your social network and your professional network, how many people do you think know about this?
Well, I work on this stuff, so it's probably a skewed bias. I don't know that I want to attach a number to it, but I would probably say most of the people I work with. Most of them know about the case, but the reality is, a lot of them came into this work because of that case. So I think that's kind of his lasting legacy as well.
I had no idea that day when I went to the Tofu Festival that I would see this t-shirt or that I would feel this way, that I would react this way to the story. But it took me by storm, and I was completely overwhelmed by emotions that I had felt, and from that point on, I was on a mission.
This legacy is such a profound one because it just galvanized another generation.
It reminds me why I do what I do. So I think the main thing is just to remember how important it is, and just to sort of sit through the experience and emotion of Vincent Chin's mother. I think that just helps me sort of carry on.
I have many friends who wear that V Chin shirt. That's just very profound. We won't let ourselves forget it, and it shouldn't be something that's forgotten.
You continue to tell that story, and it's going to motivate people to fight injustice in the future. It'll motivate people to educate in the future, and it'll motivate people to organize so that these type of injustices can be fought with, not just in the courts, but everywhere else.
People who know the story, who wear the t-shirts, need to kind of keep telling the story,
Just keep telling the story.